So is AI gonna take my job? Is AI gonna replace me as a coder, as a dev, as a DevOps, as an architect? Let's talk about that. I get this. I get the fear, especially if you heard the word of Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic lately.
If I look at coding, programming, which is one area where AI is making the most progress, what we are finding is we are not far from a world, I think we'll be there in 3 to 6 months, where AI is writing 90% of the code. And then in 12 months, we may be in a world where AI is writing essentially all of the code.
So this is scary, right? But when you think about that, this comes from the CEO of an AI company, which profits from replacing humans with software. Of course, I'm not saying the fear is unjustified, but does everybody in the industry feel the same? Somebody asked this question to the CEO of IBM, Arvind Krishna, and the answer is
no. First of all, I think the number is going to be more like 20 to 30% of the code could get written by AI, not 90. Are there some really simple use cases? Yes, but there's an equally complicated number of ones where it's going to be zero. So you take the blend and I arrive at about 30%. But let me go further. The naive person might think that that means you don't need 30% of the programmers. Go the other way. If you can do 30% more code with the same number of people, are you going to get more code written or less? The answer is actually more. Because history has shown that the most productive company gains market share, and then you can produce more products, which lets you get more market share. So actually, I think this will turn around to saying, if programmers are that much more productive, whatever be the number, 20, 30, 40, you're going to get even more done, so you can get even more market share.
So you can get from this vision that AI is a tool, it's not a threat to us as developers. It doesn't replace developers, it's meant to replace some tasks. But you as a coder, as a DevOps, as an architect, you bring more to the table. So in this video, I want to share with you 6 ways, my 6 ways, to become irreplaceable, even in a world full of AI. Let's start with the obvious, but often overlooked. Your soft skills. Empathy, communication, teamwork. You are not a developer which is just good at code. You need to be great to work with. AI can't run a retro, lead a brainstorm, or even calm a tense stand-up. You can do that. Of course, AI can help you in all of that, but you are the one that can take the lead on that tasks. So if you want to stand out, you need to be the dev who can explain complex ideas clearly, and who can listen well, and who can lift up your team. So master the human stuff. AI can't replace that. The second one is easy, but it's very important. Don't fight the tool, learn how to use it. I see devs trying to compete with the AI, trying to outperform it, and compete with it in tasks where AI is great, like writing boilerplates, or explaining code, or summarizing docs, or writing test cases. Why? You should use it, you should free your brain from that heavy stuff. It's a tool that can help you, and you can speed up your job using it. When you collaborate with your teammates at code, you don't just send zip files with your code to your teammates, right? You use Git. Why you use Git? Because it's smarter, because it's a tool that helps you and your team, right? So using AI is the same, it's just smarter. So the future dev isn't a dev that's really fast at typing, really smart at writing test cases. No, the future dev is the one who builds better and faster and smarter with the AI. Third one, and this is very, very important to me, you should never stop learning. The tech world never stops evolving, and neither should you. You need to learn why things work and not just how. So dive into these new topics, AI agents, edge computing, WebAssembly, whatever. The most irreplaceable devs that I know, they are constantly learning. And not just the trendy stuff, they get the fundamentals. And then they explore the future possibilities, and they stay up to date constantly. So stay curious and keep learning. And try to not only learn the code or the text, this is the fourth advice. Also learn the business. Get closer to the business, to the user that you're building stuff for. If you want to secure your job, understand why you're doing it. I see many devs that stay in that zone where I'm building what I'm told, but that's dangerous. Instead, ask why we are building this stuff. What's the value? How does this help our users, our customers? If you can connect your code to the business impact, to the value for the user, and to the goal of your product, then you're not just a coder, you're an asset, you're a strategic asset. And then we can build the fifth advice on top of that. You should build your own unique perspective. So you have your experience, your intuition, your story. So AI can write code, but it can't write your judgment. It cannot make the call when there is a trade-off. It cannot mentor a junior or see 5 steps ahead. So develop your taste, trust your instincts, be opinionated in a constructive way. That's where you will shine with your uniqueness. And the sixth one, the final one, very important of course, is you should know the value that you are bringing to your team. So ask yourself, why do I add value to my team, to my company, to my organization? Is it your experience? Is it your ability with debugging code? Is some kind of superpower that you have? Is it because you're smart, smiling, funny? Or really, is it because of your strategic view? So whatever it is, lean into it, sharpen it, make it undeniable. Because when you consistently add value, real value, visible value, you become irreplaceable. And not just by AI, but by anyone. So, to the conclusion, AI is here. AI is powerful. But so are you. And this is not about fear, this is about growth. I think that if you embrace these mindsets and these skills, AI won't replace you. AI will be here to assist you. It will be some kind of superpower. So really, think about that and let me know, what are you doing to become irreplaceable? Or if you're really worried about AI, let's talk about that. I'm always available. We are in this together and I will be very happy to talk with you about that.